and welcome to this week's edition of the Majin News, the place where you can get a quick overview of the goings-on in the world of Dragon Ball from around the world. Without further ado, here are the biggest news announcements from the previous week. At the Bologna licensing trade fair last week, private talks were had between various licensors and Toei Animation detailing potential negotiations should a Dragon Ball Super series return in July of this year. The Italian Trade Convention is traditionally the place for deals to be made in regards to publishing and distributing in various markets, this particularly being the Italian market. The Italian licensor Starbright invited various representatives to a special Dragon Ball Super meeting taking place on the Monday at 4 PM local time. In that meeting, discussions would typically surround strategies in terms of the franchise for the next 12 to 24 months. This seemingly includes distribution of potential simulcasts of Dragon Ball Super from the summer. Starbright has used similar events in the past to showcase significant news about their properties, with the website teamsaiyajin.it pointing out that in the past, Starbright used the stage to unveil announcements related to every branch of the Dragon Ball brand in Italy, the animated series, the manga, inspired video games, and merchandise licensing plans, anticipating production contracts with local companies. Now, it should be noted that these meetings aren't typically open to the general public, hence the meetings behind closed doors with various sales departments across the nation. According to rumours that have been spread and supposedly debunked by Toei Animation themselves, a new series of Dragon Ball Super is expected to be released at the start of the summer season of anime in July 2019, with an announcement being expected at the end of this month. The back and forth methodology between Toei and the fans has left fans thoroughly perplexed. We now turn over to our senior hype correspondent Igor Blimey for their take on the situation.
Thank you. And yes, there has been plenty of speculation within the Dragon Ball community over what to expect in the coming days, with Toei Animation themselves even denying claims of a Dragon Ball Super. One thing that this humble news reporter can claim is this: it's gonna be awesome! Oh my god, yeah! Dragon Ball Super's coming back, guys! Toei's gonna... Oh, they're doing it! You know they're doing it! Oh, Toei's coming back! They better not do the Broly... Right, they better not do the Broly movie. Don't need to do the Broly movie as a series. The film was fine! We better get some more, like, magic-based stuff kicking off in the new Super. Oh, what about new forms? Whoa, new forms! We got... Whoa, Super Saiyan God 2! Yes! Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 5. What if we get Super Saiyan 5, guys? What? Yes, Super Saiyan 5! It's going to be ace. It's going to be absolutely just 100% flipping awesome! Back to you.
Our senior hype correspondent there. We at Majin News shall report further news on this matter as it becomes known. In other news, the 30th anniversary collector's edition of Dragon Ball Z, developed by Toei and Funimation, has formally been introduced with what is believed to be a once-in-a-lifetime set, containing all of the episodes of DBZ in its original 4:3 aspect ratio and in high definition. However, ever since its initial introduction and supposed interest cap of 3,000 prospective buyers, this set has been met with both curiosity and concern. After the trailer for the collection was released on Funimation's social media accounts, more information came to light. Due to be released on November the 5th for this year, this 37-disc set, complete with artbook and statue of Goku, will sell for a total of $350. All of this comes contained in a special collector's box embossed with a figure of the series' iconic character/mascot, Shenron. Upon scrutiny from viewers and fans, rumours began to circulate that the footage used for the trailer is not using full-frame content. The Kanzenshuu user Robo4900 presented a comparison of the 30th anniversary content, the 2014 season release, as well as the original 2011 level set, which uses full-frame material. Upon further examination, the 30th anniversary edition has been zoomed into and noise reduction applied, thusly not appearing to be using the original unaltered masters. Since this news spread, the original link to the collector's edition on Funimation's website has been since taken down. According to IGN, 15% of interest has been claimed for this collection. Continuing with news about Dragon Ball Z's 30th anniversary celebrations, Toei and Funimation have announced their plans for further merchandise tie-ins prior to the trade event Licensing Expo 2019, due to be held in Las Vegas this June. Items range from wristwear to Halloween costumes, as well as skateboard gear produced by the Primitive Skate Company. Other licensing agreements include AccuTime, makers of fashion watches, Underboss, sleep and loungewear producers, Rabbit Tanaka, lifestyle products such as boxes and signage, Spirit Halloween costumes, Trali pins of the enamel variety, Fusion FG makers of martial arts attire such as belts and shorts, and Ground Up makers of footwear. These and many other makers will be keen to showcase their wares at the Las Vegas trade show, so be on the lookout for these brands and their Dragon Ball related products and wares being released later this year. The Dragon Ball Super Broly anime comic, due to be released on the 2nd of May in Japan, has had its cover art released. Its contents include Goku and Vegeta with Broly in the background, and is drawn by the art director of the original movie, Naohiro Shintani. Shintani's work has been very well received since its debut early last summer, and has evolved slightly over its time to what we see now on this cover art. Whether this publication will indeed receive a Western release remains uncertain, but one thing's for sure, it makes for a very iconic cover. Thank you to the Twitter user GovitaXV for sharing the artwork on his social media. The Switch and PC game Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission is out now worldwide. This is the franchise's first Western home console release outing, being available on Steam and the Nintendo Switch from April the 5th. The card-based game, popular in Japan since 2010, allows players to collect and customize their own cards in which to save the world with, and its reception has been met with a 7.9 user score on the rating site Metacritic. Further reviews and updates on sales figures will become available as and when, and the game shall also be streamed over on MasakoX's Twitch channel, link in the pinned comment below. And finally, the Reddit user Brutal10x shared an image of his biology teacher's most recent test paper. Using Google Docs, the teacher provided a multiple choice sheet asking his pupils where life began on Earth, to which one of the choices seemed oddly familiar. The option in question read, "On the planet Vegeta," in regards to where life began. The Reddit post was titled, "Best Biology Teacher Ever," and it's this reporter's belief that he was frankly just saying. And finally, Majin News wishes Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, a very happy 64th birthday, which he celebrated last week. We all hope that you had a fantastic day, Mr. Toriyama, with your family and your friends. Thank you very much for all of your services and entertaining us over the last few decades. That is all from today's Majin News. If you have any news concerning Dragon Ball that may be of interest to us, use the hashtag MajinNews and we shall credit you and fact check the information provided. Thank you. And until next week, it's goodbye from us.